Aaron Rodgers and the Packer backups attempting to derail the overrated 7-0 Cardinals. Did you watch? Maybe you missed it. Well, it's a pretty good game. I'm not going to lie. Pretty good game. Journeyman defensive back Rasul Douglas snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. An interception with 12 seconds left on the game clock. Arizona had matriculated the ball down the field only to screw it up at the very end as Rasul Douglas of the Pack Attack gets the big interception. You think about Malcolm Butler back in the Super Bowl. This is obviously not close to that, but Rasul Douglas, the hero there, and the previously unbeaten Cardinals, well, not anymore. They fell into a cactus at the very end. The Cardinals were there. They were positioned to rally and win the game, and 8 straight wins, and this, that, and the other thing. And then Kyler Murray with one of the great bonehead plays in NFL history, that interception on the 2nd and goal to go in chip shot field goal range, guaranteed of overtime, and you did the thing you can't do at the time you can't do it. All right, now let us discuss the question, what are we going to remember about the Packers beating the Cardinals? So I've got Luke, steering wheel, and the squad. And we will tie all of these things together, and we're going to make candy corn. The only time you eat candy corn is Halloween, which is coming up this weekend. So, listen, the better story is in the losing locker room. So that's where we're going to start. And let's focus in. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Let's go right to the game-deciding play, the game-deciding mistake by Arizona. Now, you turn to this show because we give you the truth. There's a lot of nonsense in sports radio. There's a lot of blowhards that don't know what they're talking about. But on this one, you're not going to hear this many other places because there's not a lot of honesty in sports radio. A.J. Green is getting all of the blame for this loss. And those are uneducated football observers. I totally disagree. Kyler Murray is responsible. He's the one that screwed this up. I believe in accountability. And I'm going to tell you why Kyler Murray effed up. What is the job of the quarterback? You watch football. I watch football. What is the job of the quarterback? One of the main jobs is leadership, right? You're the leader of the team. And your responsibility is to be on the same page with your receivers. There's got to be synergy. You have to work in harmony. It is a collaboration. And in this particular case, with the game on the line, win or lose, you could have tied, but you went for the win. You went for the jugular, Kyler Murray, and this was a cool hand Luke situation for Alligator Arms Murray. What we have is a failure to communicate. A.J. Green did not expect the pass to come his way. How do I know that? He never turned around, and Rasul Douglas was there to grab the ball in the corner of the end zone. That's bad communication skills by Kyler Murray. Now, I don't know. Maybe Kyler's so small that A.J. Green couldn't hear him in the huddle, and maybe Kyler needs a megaphone or something like that. I don't know. But A.J. Green, here's the deal. Listen, A.J. is a seasoned professional, a 7-time Pro Bowl wide receiver. He's got a better resume than Kyler Murray. So all things being equal, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to A.J. Green. This guy's a pro's pro. All right? And some are saying it's because Green is new to Arizona. You know what that is? Cop-out. That's a cop-out, right? Try that. Try that with somebody else, but not here, right? Those soft fanboys in media, but not here. Arizona reported at training camp July 27th. They have had 93 days together. Kyler Murray does not get a pass. He doesn't get a mulligan. Just because he's a fun-sized quarterback, you feel bad for him because he's a little fella. He's got to own this. He's got to own it, right? I know you don't fit in big boy pants, but try to put some on. Now, part B of this, we are happy to report that this game officially ends one of the dumbest narratives of the NFL season. Kyler Murray for MVP! Whee! And also, an opportunity, a chance to validate that 7-0 start, which we told you was bogus. We told you that. And one of the things that we were right about, this was national TV. Joe Buck, on a night off in the World Series, flew from Houston the wrong direction to Arizona. Now he's got to fly back past Houston to go to Atlanta to call this game. So you had Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, Fox Television, big game atmosphere, and guess what? The little fella laid an egg. Arizona. Sloppy. 3 turnovers. Penalties. Headline on this game, you're killing me, Smalls. Kyler Murray was driving in a race, let's say from Scottsdale to Appleton, Wisconsin, and he got real close to the finish line, and then all of a sudden he ran off the road. Now, you could say it's because he needed his booster seat, but he was at the steering wheel driving the struggle bus at the end of the game. He drove the struggle bus at the end of the game. Kyler Murray finished the game with 0 touchdowns. I had, and you had, as many touchdown passes as Kyler Murray in this game. He also had 2 more interceptions than you had or I had. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Against a team without its defensive coordinator who was left back in Green Bay with COVID-19. So let's all sing a happy song for the end of the Kyler Murray MVP campaign. And also the undefeated dream, 17-0 for Arizona. Na. Hey, goodbye. Now, Kyler Murray also, in addition to the no touchdowns in this game, let's not forget, he also had a no touchdown game, 1 interception against Jacksonville. All right, he also had just 1 touchdown against the crappy 49ers earlier this season. Matthew Stafford is the top quarterback in the NFC West. Let's just all say it. We all know it's true, so let's say it. And the last word here, as we pointed out earlier here, we're not right about a lot of things, but this was one that we anticipated. We told you to bet on Green Bay. I hope you did. I hope you won some money on that. I mean, just giving money away, the sports books there, as the fraudulent Cardinals were 6.5-point favorites at home. I mean, what a joke. And that's, again, it's dumb money. A lot of uneducated fans, and they say, oh, Devontae Adams is not going to play. That Green Bay's got no chance. Okay. Anyway, this actually should be worth 2 or 3 losses for Arizona. I'm going to tell you why. The Cardinals went out and got pantsed by the squad. What I mean by that, I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about the Green Bay practice squad. The Packers, without their top 3 wideouts, their top 2 defensive backs, an all-pro left tackle did not play. They also did not have one of their key pass rushers. The starting center was unavailable. And as we mentioned, the defensive coordinator all out. And it was a road game on a short week. And the hero, Rasul Douglas, was signed by Green Bay off the Cardinal practice squad 3 weeks ago. Right? So they got a bunch of guys on the apprenticeship program, and they won. Nomads rule the night. Juan Winfrey, Amari Rogers, some guy named St. Brown, Josiah DeGara, all caught passes. I don't know who any of these people are, and I'm probably butchering their name. They all caught names. They all caught passes.
Never heard of them.
That collection of garbage outgained the Cardinals, the undefeated Cardinals. Green Bay had more yards than Arizona. The Packers had more first downs than Arizona. They did a better job on third down. They dominated time of possession. They rumbled and stumbled on the ground and pound. 37 minutes and 35 seconds. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Green Bay only had Arizona only had the ball for a little over 22 minutes. Now, I enjoy goofing on Aaron Rodgers as well. But I got to tell you, got to speak the truth. Played with gumption. Played with moxie, right? Got progressively better as the game went on. And box score readers who didn't watch the game said, well, his numbers weren't all that good. In the second half, that was filet mignon. That was the Mona Lisa in the second half with a bunch of nobodies. Aaron Rodgers had a passer rating in the second half of 135, completed 75% of his passes. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions in the second half. Kyler Murray in the second half, he had a passer rating of 62, No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Checkmate for Aaron Rodgers. And Arizona even got help from the officials, and they still couldn't win the game. You know what I'm talking about. If you saw the game, Aaron Jones, a 1-yard touchdown plunge up the middle with about 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go on the game clock. That is a game-sealing touchdown, puts the game out of reach. But, wait a minute. They go to instant replay, and without a conclusive review, without a clear shot indicating either way what happened, they reverse the call on the field, taking a touchdown off the board, giving a pardon to Arizona, another chance for Alligator Arms. And he, again, drove the struggle bus, got the ball back, a lot of empty yards driving the ball down the field, and they botched it. Also, does anyone know if the cell phone towers went out? Because many of my radio friends who like to bust my chops with Kyler Murray propaganda and Cardinal propaganda, they got very quiet. Radio silence. All right? I mean, all quiet on the Western Front. Something must have happened there.